Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, Karabusana. This is Abel Jr. Adventures, where we explore the most beautiful spots, chase epic views, and share unforgettable moments from the heart of Kenya and beyond. Today's adventure took us to the lush Tigoni Tea Farm, and trust me, it was pure magic. We hiked through endless green fields, found a hidden waterfall, and soaked in nature's beauty. If you love travel, hiking, and good vibes, make sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with your adventure squad. And if you want to join us on our next hike, hit us up in the comments or DM. We'd love to have you. Let's dive into today's journey. We had to capture those tea fields with the morning mist rolling in. The lighting was perfect, and every angle looked like a postcard. We also took this time to bond a little, laughs, stories, and just enjoying each other's company before the trail got serious. These are the moments that make every adventure special. It's not just about the destination, it's about the people you share it with. But it wasn't just about the pictures. This was our moment to connect, laughing over inside jokes, sharing stories from past hikes, and hyping each other up for the adventure ahead. There's something about being out in nature that just brings people closer, you know? Before we hit the trail, we knew we had to prep our bodies, because let's be real, hiking without warming up? Not the move, so we took a few minutes for some good old-fashioned stretching. Everyone found a little space among the tea bushes and got into it. Hamstring stretches, lunges, shoulder rolls, and a few yoga-inspired moves for the pros in the group. It was a mix of laughs and focus, with some of us clearly more flexible than others, no judgment. This moment wasn't just about avoiding sore muscles, it was about getting in the zone, syncing up as a group, and setting the tone for the adventure ahead. Plus, it made for some fun behind-the-scenes footage. The sound of the waterfall was getting louder now, like nature's way of saying, "You're almost there." some unforgettable moments, it was time to set off again. We packed up, did a quick check to make sure we left no trace behind, and hit the trail with renewed energy. The hike back had a different vibe, more relaxed, more reflective. The hard part was behind us, and now it was all about enjoying the journey back. We chatted about our favorite moments, shared snacks, and even planned our next adventure, because once you start hiking, you're always thinking about the next one. Just when we thought the best was behind us, the trail surprised us again, with even more breathtaking views and a few steep hills that really tested our legs and our lungs. But honestly, it was worth every step. As we climbed higher, the landscape opened up into wide, panoramic views of Tigoni's rolling hills and endless tea plantations. The kind of views that make you stop mid-hike just to say, wow. The higher we went, the more dramatic the scenery became. Layers of green stretching out to the horizon, dotted with little farmhouses and winding paths below. The hills were no joke. Some sections had us leaning forward, hands on knees, powering through. But the team spirit was strong. We encouraged each other, took breaks when needed, and celebrated every summit with high fives and laughter. And the reward? Sweeping views, cool breezes, and that unbeatable feeling of conquering the climb together. Every time we reached a new height, it felt like the landscape just opened up more. We paused often, not because we were tired, okay, maybe a little, but because the views were that good. Cameras couldn't do it justice, but we tried anyway. Panoramas, slow motion shots, drone clips. This was the kind of beauty you just had to capture. It was one of those moments where nature makes you feel small in the best way possible. Peaceful, powerful, and absolutely unforgettable. As we pushed through the steep hills, the trail rewarded us with some of the most stunning views we've ever seen. We're talking next-level scenery, rolling green hills stretching as far as the eye could see, layers of mist floating over the tea plantations, and sunlight breaking through the clouds like something out of a dream. As we continued, the trail didn't let up, it got even steeper. But with every climb, the views just kept getting better. These hills were the kind that make your legs burn and your heart race, but the reward at the top? Next level. We paused often, not just to catch our breath, but to take in the 360-degree views that surrounded us. On one side, endless tea plantations rolled like waves across the hills. On the other, dense forest stretched into the horizon, with little pockets of sunlight breaking through the canopy. It felt like we were walking through a painting. The group energy was still high, someone started a chant to keep us moving, and before we knew it, we were laughing our way up the toughest incline of the day. These are the moments that bond us. The challenge, the teamwork, the shared awe of nature doing its thing. And just when we thought we'd reached the top, another view would appear, even more stunning than the last. Tigoni really knows how to show off.
Guys, they've been tough, but I made it.
How did you feel?
I felt so nice.
So, Aida, how are you?
The rest was good.
How are you feeling?
I've been running.
Nice.
I've been running. It's been my culture.
Monica, show us your dimple.
My toes.
How's the hike? How's the hike?
It's good. I enjoyed.
Cool.
I like them a bit
Ah, that is what you did. Yeah, wow. And you, madam?
I'm tired.
Say something good about the hike.
It was nice. I enjoyed everything.
enjoyed everything.
Oh! Yes, my friends. Ulisema ni nyawapi mwenyewe? Nyagem. How is the hike?
Awesome.
Yeah.
I don't regret. Coming.
What about yourself?
Myself, I feel nice. We are doing this.
Nice.
We're gonna do this.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
As the sun began to set and the golden light bathed the hills one last time, we knew our adventure was coming to a close. Tired but fulfilled, we made our way back with smiles on our faces and memories etched deep in our hearts. From the peaceful tea fields to the powerful waterfall, the steep climbs to the laughter-filled breaks, this hike had everything. And as always, it wasn't just about the trail. It was about the people, the moments, and the magic of being out in nature together. Thank you for joining us on this unforgettable journey with Abel Jr. Adventures. If you enjoyed this vlog, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your fellow adventurers. And if you want to be part of the next hike, you know what to do, drop a comment or DM us. We'd love to have you along for the next one. Until next time, stay curious, stay wild, and keep exploring. Until next time, amigos, keep the spirit of adventure alive, and never stop exploring. This is Abel Jr. Adventures, signing off, peace.